What up, YouTube? Yeah, you know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. And I'm here to kick some of the actual factuals with you about Madden football. Over the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, I'm going to do my best to present to you guys what it is that I felt that Madden football really needed to improve its game. Over the last 6 years, from the year 2006, 2007, 2008, 9, 10, and 11, now the year 2012 is upon us, and I believe strongly that over the last 6 years we haven't really received the true potential of simulation football delivered through the Madden team, the EA Sports Tiburon football team. This is not an opportunity for me to bash the game. It's not an opportunity for me to ridicule the company for what it is that they've presented to us over the last 6 years. I do not believe that Madden football is a terrible game. I believe that there's quite a few things that we all can agree upon that need to be changed, that need to be fixed, that need to be addressed. And throughout the last 5 years at least, there's certain individuals out there that are amongst the sim standard team that's here right now have been presenting football videos, presenting ideas, and those ideas have been overlooked. Well, now we've all joined forces, and hopefully we can turn some heads, change some ideas, and present an outlook on this game that companies like Tiburon, companies like even 2K, companies like Natural Motion can see what it is that the simulation fan base, see what it is that we're really looking for. So I'm going to show you guys some clips. Every now and then I'm going to present you guys some things that I really feel do not represent football correctly, especially in Madden, since they've had the NFL license over the last 5 or 6 years. And we're ready. We're ready. I'm excited for the new Madden that's coming out. I'm excited because I really want to see if they take some of the ideas, some of the concerns that we have, and they put them to use in their game. I'll show you guys a few clips like this right here. Here's a perfect example of what I call suction tackling or predetermined plays, predetermined tackling. This type of stuff right here is not acceptable in my eyes in competitive football gaming. Clearly the player on the left, the football player on the left, has an open field opportunity. For a player to actually make this tackle, he'd have to lose steam, he'd lose a few steps, and yet he slides on over and makes the tackle. I can't accept this. This is not something I would want to see happen or take place in my football games. And I'm going to probably get a little repetitive on a few things down the road. But it's imperative that I make my statements, that I make sure that you guys understand what I'm looking for in a legitimate football game. This right here is not what I would consider simulation football, but more so on the lines of arcade football, because it's predetermined. They threw this man, they warped him over in place to make a tackle. Now I'm going to show you guys a clip of the absolute hardest thing for me to deal with in Madden football gaming, which is the non-existence of mayhem. There's something that I used to be excited for when I pay for football. I actually pay money to watch football. I have a cable bill. I pay for the satellite back in the days. I did everything I could to be able to watch football, playoffs, Super Bowl. One of the greatest things that's phenomenal about this sport is the mayhem, the tackling. And the biggest gripe that I've had for Madden football over the last 5 to 6 years is that they can't seem to get the very basics down for football. This is something that they're fully aware of because they have something that they've incorporated into the game, which has been dubbed as tumbleweeding and rolling all over the floor. We all understand this to be the case. It wasn't in every Madden back in the days, but they absolutely put it in now because they don't seem to have a true representation for what tackling should actually look like in a football game. Now, I'm not sure what you guys have done. I don't know what you guys have paid for, how much you guys have spent on this particular football engine that you're working on right now. But if you've paid top dollar for this engine and you have a contract on it that's going to last for a certain amount of years, and it's the reason why you're unable to change your game, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the reason why Madden has lost its flavor. Reason why fans of 2K and possibly other games that are coming out down the road are going to be looking elsewhere, because Madden does not represent the one essence of football that all football is derived from, which is tackling. If you can't give us double hit tackles and consecutive hit tackles, what's the point of football then? This is a game of inches. Here's a case here where the kickoff returner is going to be faced with impeccable odds. More than likely in real life he'd get destroyed by about 3 or 4 guys right here. And we'll see how many people actually engage in battle with this man. We'll see how many people actually engage in physical contact with the kickoff returner. See, as you can see, everybody's rolling all over the floor, and this is a big deal for me because this also takes place on the goal line. If there's a person that's making the tackle from behind, the people in front of the ball carrier are rendered useless, because there's no such thing as double hit tackles, consecutive hit tackles, and I end up getting scored on as the man continues to push forward, since my safeties are no longer are usually rendered useless in this particular case. This is not what I consider football. In Pee Wee football, the first thing you learn how to do is tackle. And if you guys can't get the basics down, if we can't get the basics down, what else is there? The very basics of football, the very basic essence of football is tackling. We have to have those real life tackles in the game. Now in this clip right here, you're going to see something that's very remarkable and unique only to EA Sports' Madden football. I see it happening in NCAA as well. The guys at EA Sports seem to allow this to happen in most every case. It looks predetermined, and you might not be able to see it in slow motion as much. But I'm going to give you a better angle right here. And I want you to pay close attention to the footing of my defensive back right here. I want you to pay close attention of his footing. In real time, he's actually zipped in place. He's warped into place. He jumps the route and he intercepts the pass. There's so many things wrong with what takes place right here. I see this happening a lot in this game, where players are thrown into position. Just like the first clip where you saw the guy warped in for the tackle. Here's a guy that is just literally zipped into place so he can make an interception. Also notice the wide receiver, who doesn't have a chance at catching the ball, actually goes into an animation as if he actually caught the ball, and he continues to run down the field. As you can see, I'm a very analytical person. However, the goal is not to bash Madden, as I promise you I've seen a lot worse than this. But at the same time, the goal is at least to provide EA Sports Tiburon, Ian Cummings, the guys that make Madden football, at least provide them what it is, a pure understanding of what it is that the sim standard, the simulation community is truly looking for in Madden NFL12 and simulation football games. It's your boy Shake. I'll be back at you guys with more video footage next week, and we'll be touching base from now on, and we'll see if we can turn some heads and hopefully get some things changed for Madden NFL 12. Talk to you guys later.